If you artists out there want to draw your own design or draw your own shape or figure or whatever, you may use your pen tool. Okay, using the pen tool is kind of like playing connect the dots. You press one place, then you press another, and you can bend the line. Oh. Okay, you can bend the line like so, and you'll see your handles going every which direction. Or you can just draw straight lines across. Now, if you don't want it to be filled in like that, you can just press the swap arrow and it'll swap it for you. Okay, now it'll let me keep going. I can bend again. Okay, and I just connected this shape. This will be good, for example, as far as drawing letters go. I'm pressing Command Z to undo that. And let me get out of this purple layer. New layer. We'll call this one pen. Oh. Okay, sorry. Let's try this again. Pen tool. That'll happen to you, but now you know how to fix it. I'm going to make an R. Notice how the guides will help you along to stay in line. You can always go back and change it up to make it look really cool and edgy. But to begin it, I'd rather you stick with the guides. They'll help you out. Okay, and although it looks full, this shape is still not complete. Okay, let me show you by zooming in here. These two still need to be connected. So remove my layers panel so you can see. Grab my pen tool, and then I'm gonna finish off the last of these points. Okay, so now I should be able to go in and change that color because now it is a complete object. Okay, if it's not a complete object, you won't be able to do this. That's why you need to make sure you connect your first point to your very last point, and that'll create a complete object. Now I'm going to grab my direct selection tool, which is this white one right here. Remember, the selection tool will move whole objects. The direct selection tool will allow you to move anchor points. Okay, which if the anchor points are colored in, you'll be moving the whole object. But the good thing about it is that you can press Shift, click on the anchor point, and then it'll allow you to just move that one anchor point wherever you want it to go without moving the whole shape. So I can change this handle. I can bring it in. I can bring this one out. Kind of make it flare out on the bottom. Okay, and you can get as creative as you want. You can even add anchor points. And then grab your Convert Anchor Point tool to maneuver that however you want to. Now if you notice, you may use shortcuts. Okay, if you hover over these tools, you'll be able to see different letters next to them. Those are the shortcuts. So if I want to go from my Convert Anchor Point tool to my Direct Selection tool, I can press A, and it'll give me the option to use my Anchor Point tool, however I want to use it. I'm sorry, to use my Direct Selection tool. Same thing here. Whenever you're on your pen tool, you see a P for pen tool, and then a Shift C for Convert Anchor Point tool. And so don't be afraid to use these shortcuts. They'll help you out so much in the end. So I'm going to press A and then get back to this R. And that's just one way you can use a pen tool. There's a lot of different ways you can do this. Also, if you need to erase something, this is just something for you guys to know. You can erase as long as you're within that layer. You can make it smaller using the bracket keys. This is all on your keyboard. Okay, so these are the basic things you can do in Illustrator. This is just to help you start out. If you want to paint, this is the last thing. If you want to paint, you may use a blob brush tool. It's super simple. Just paint. You can change the opacity and make it very light. Okay, you can change the colors up here. Okay, so use your imagination and see what you can create. That's the end of this tutorial, and I hope that y'all enjoyed it. Thanks.